Did you know there's a spider that literally dances like it's at a nightclub to attract its mate? Get ready to meet the 13 strangest and most fascinating creatures on the planet that seem like they're from another world. Today we're exploring animals so incredible you won't believe they actually exist. I guarantee the first one on our list will leave you absolutely speechless. I bet you've never even heard of it. So if you're curious to discover these wonders of creation, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments, which of these animals would you most want to see in person? Let's dive in and discover these treasures of nature. 13th place. Peacock spider, the multicolored dancer that seduces with hypnotic choreography. Get ready to meet the most spectacular dance queen of the arachnid kingdom. Australia's peacock spider has colors so vibrant it looks like a living rainbow with legs, executing courtship dances so complex they rival the best Broadway shows. Males develop iridescent abdomens with patterns that change with light angle, creating kaleidoscopic hypnotizing effects. During courtship, they lift their legs like dancer arms, vibrate their entire body, and execute unique choreographies lasting up to 50 minutes straight. Can you imagine a spider that dances better than many professional humans? Most fascinating is each species has its own characteristic dance style. Some perform undulating lateral movements, others jump acrobatically, and some even incorporate theatrical elements like hiding and appearing dramatically. Their vision is extraordinary. They can see color spectrums humans can't even imagine, including complete ultraviolet. Females judge males not only by their colors but by technical precision and creativity of their movements. What impresses you more? Their impossible colors or their professional dance skills? Tell me if you'd hire a peacock spider as a dance instructor. 12th place. Red panda, the living teddy bear more adorable than any pet. Meet the cutest animal on the planet that looks straight out of a Disney movie. The Himalayan red panda has such a perfect combination of cuteness and elegance it's physically impossible to look at without automatically smiling. Its reddish-orange fur is so soft and fluffy it feels like living velvet, and its ringed tail functions as a personal blanket to wrap itself during naps on branches. Weighing just 13 pounds, it concentrates more cuteness per square inch than any known puppy. Can you imagine a teddy bear coming to life and climbing trees like an acrobat? Most adorable is their behavior. When scared, they stand on two legs and raise their arms like surrendering, creating such a comic image it disarms any threat. Their young are so tiny at birth they fit in a human palm. Evolutionarily, the red panda existed long before the giant panda, being the original panda. Its scientific name means fire cat, due to its fiery coloring and feline agility. Which seems more irresistible, its teddy bear appearance or its comic surrender gestures? Comment if you'd adopt a red panda as the cutest pet in the world. 11th place. Panther chameleon, the rainbow reptile that changes personality with each color. Meet the most spectacular change artist in the reptile kingdom. Madagascar's panther chameleon is a true living kaleidoscope capable of transforming into any imaginable color, from electric blues to fire reds, passing through emerald greens and flaming oranges. Its color-changing ability goes beyond camouflage. Each color reflects a different emotional state. Blue means total relaxation, red indicates maximum aggression, green represents active hunting, and multicolor combinations express complex emotional states scientists are only beginning to decipher. Can you imagine an animal that literally paints its emotions on its skin like an expressionist artist? Most extraordinary is the speed of change. It can completely transform in less than 20 seconds, creating color waves traveling across its body like reptilian auroras. Its eyes can move independently, allowing it to observe two directions simultaneously. During territorial encounters, males face off in color battles, where they compete to create the most intense and threatening patterns, like a living art war. What impresses you more, its infinite color palette or its artistic territorial battles? Comment what color you'd choose if you could change like a panther chameleon. 10th place. Violet-crowned wood nymph, the mystical hummingbird that wears a royal crown. This winged jewel hides secrets that defy all natural logic. The violet-crowned wood nymph is one of the rarest and most beautiful hummingbirds on the planet, with a crown of feathers that shines with violet sparkles so intense they look like precious gems floating in the air. It measures just 4 inches, but its beauty is so striking it takes your breath away. Most amazing is that this tiny creature can beat its wings up to 80 times per second, creating such a unique humming sound that Andean natives call it the whisper of the gods. Its feathers change color depending on the angle of light, transforming from deep purple to emerald green in seconds. Can you imagine watching a living jewel fly through mountain forests? This species is so elusive that scientists took decades to fully study it. It lives only in cloud forests at extreme altitudes, where temperatures can drop to 14 degrees Fahrenheit, but its accelerated metabolism keeps it warm like a tiny living engine. Its curved beak is perfectly designed to reach nectar from flowers that other birds can't access. During courtship, males perform acrobatic flights so complex they look like celestial choreography. What seems more incredible to you? Its brilliant crown or its resistance to extreme cold? Comment if you knew about this tiny winged jewel from the Andes. 9th place. Painted bunting, the bird that looks hand-painted by a divine artist. Get ready to meet a bird that looks like it was created by a master's brush. North America's painted bunting has such a perfect and vibrant color combination it seems unreal. Its brilliant blue head contrasts with its intense orange chest and lime green back, creating a visual symphony that challenges imagination. Most fascinating is that each individual feather is painted with mathematical precision, as if designed by computer. Males develop these extraordinary colors only during breeding season, transforming from drab brown birds into true living works of art in just weeks. Can you imagine seeing a rainbow with wings flying through your backyard? During courtship, these birds perform such elaborate dances including jumps, spins, and feather displays lasting up to 30 minutes straight. Their song is so melodious it can include up to 200 different notes in a single tune. Most surprising is they can remember and repeat other birds' melodies, becoming true natural musicians. Each population has its own musical dialect, like different cultures within the same species. Which characteristic seems most incredible to you? Their impossible colors or their musical abilities? Tell me in the comments if you've been lucky enough to see this winged work of art. 8th place. Spangled cotinga, the liquid metal bird that reflects light like a mirror. This creature looks like it's made of liquid metal instead of feathers. The spangled cotinga from tropical forests has feathers so reflective they literally act as natural mirrors, reflecting sunlight with intensity that can temporarily blind anyone looking directly at it. Its metallic blue color is so brilliant it seems artificial. What makes this bird unique is the microscopic structure of its feathers, containing natural crystals that refract light like living prisms. Each feather is composed of millions of nanometric structures that manipulate light in ways scientists are only beginning to understand. Can you imagine a bird that shines brighter than any precious jewel? During flight, this bird creates light flashes so intense it can be seen over half a mile away. Amazonian indigenous peoples consider it a divine messenger and believe its sparkles can predict weather. Its call is equally extraordinary. It can produce sounds ranging from high-pitched whistles to deep roars, mimicking all kinds of forest noises. Some tribes use its feathers in sacred ceremonies, believing they possess magical powers. What impresses you more, its supernatural metallic shine or its mystical powers according to legends? Tell me if you believe this bird really has special powers. 7th place. Leafy sea dragon, the sea creature that looks like a magical floating plant. Get ready to meet one of the ocean's most incredible camouflage masters. The leafy sea dragon is so perfect in its disguise it looks like floating seaweed, with appendages that mimic leaves and branches with such absolute precision that even marine biologists have difficulty detecting it in its natural habitat. This extraordinary creature can grow up to 14 inches and has the ability to subtly change its coloration to perfectly adapt to its environment. Its fake leaves move with ocean currents exactly like real vegetation, creating a perfect optical illusion. Can you believe an animal exists that's literally invisible in water? Most surprising is that, like seahorses, the male gets pregnant and cares for the eggs until they hatch. During this period, he develops a special pouch where he protects up to 250 eggs for 2 complete months. Its feeding is equally fascinating. It sucks up tiny crustaceans and plankton with such precision it can capture microscopic prey without moving a single one of its fake leaves. It moves so slowly it can take an hour to travel just 3 feet. What seems more incredible to you? Its perfect camouflage or the fact that males give birth? Comment if you dare to dive searching for these invisible creatures. 6th place. Glasswing butterfly, the transparent butterfly that looks made of pure glass. This nature marvel defies all logic about what a butterfly should look like. The glasswing butterfly has completely transparent wings that seem made of polished glass, allowing you to see through them like living windows. Only the edges of its wings have color, creating an absolutely mesmerizing visual effect. The transparency of its wings is due to the total absence of colored scales on the surface, something unique in the butterfly world. Instead, it has a microscopic structure that allows light to pass through without reflecting, creating this supernatural transparency. Can you imagine seeing a butterfly that looks like a winged ghost floating through the forest? Most fascinating is that this transparency gives it incredible survival advantages. It can become virtually invisible to predators, especially when flying among leaves with filtered light. Its flight is so silent and ethereal it seems to levitate by magic. During mating, males perform complex aerial dances where their transparent wings create hypnotizing optical effects, like floating prisms that fragment sunlight into tiny rainbows. Which do you think is more impressive, its perfect transparency or its light dances? Tell me in the comments if you've ever seen a transparent butterfly in nature. Fifth place, mandarin fish, the psychedelic fish with colors that shouldn't exist in nature. This little fish looks like it was painted with colors from another planet. The mandarin fish is considered one of the world's most beautiful fish, with patterns and colors so vibrant and complex they seem created by an artist in an altered state of consciousness. Its orange, blue, green, and purple tones combine in perfect geometric patterns. Most surprising is these colors aren't products of common pigments, but special cells called chromatophores that can change intensity based on mood and environment. Each individual has unique patterns, like aquatic fingerprints. Can you imagine a fish that looks straight out of a surrealist painting? This tiny marine treasure, measuring just 2.4 inches, lives hidden in coral reefs during the day and only comes out at dusk to feed. Its skin secretes toxic mucus that protects it from predators and parasites, making it one of the few venomous reef fish. During courtship, couples perform a vertical ascending dance, releasing eggs and sperm while rising toward the surface in a perfect spiral. This ritual always occurs at the same time, exactly 30 minutes after sunset. What fascinates you more, its impossible colors or its precise mating rituals? Comment if you knew about this little psychedelic reef fish. Fourth place, orchid mantis, the carnivorous flower that walks and hunts with perfect strategy. Get ready to meet one of the planet's most deceptive predators. The orchid mantis has perfected the art of disguise to a level that defies reality. It looks exactly like an orchid flower, with pink and white petals so perfect that even other insects approach seeking nectar, not knowing they're flying straight into a death trap. This master of deception can remain completely motionless for hours, patiently waiting for prey to get close enough to attack with its front legs in a fraction of a second. Its attack is so fast it's imperceptible to the human eye. 0.3 milliseconds. Can you believe an animal exists that's both a perfect fake flower and a lethal killer? Most incredible is it can subtly change its coloration to adapt to different flower types, adjusting its pink, white, or yellow tones according to surrounding vegetation. Its compound eyes can detect the slightest movement at 360 degrees. When hunting, it gently sways its body mimicking a flower swaying in the breeze, adding perfect realism to its disguise. Females can grow to be twice as large as males, becoming even more formidable predators. What seems most fascinating to you, its perfect disguise or its superhuman attack speed? Tell me if you dare touch an orchid knowing it could be a disguised mantis. Third place, poison dart frog, the deadly jewel that can kill just by touching it. This tiny living work of art is one of the planet's most lethal creatures. The poison dart frog combines mesmerizing beauty with mortal danger. Its brilliant blue, red, and yellow colors aren't just for show, but a clear warning that they carry enough poison to kill 10 adult humans with a single drop. Measuring just 0.8 to 2 inches, these tiny jewels concentrate alkaloids in their skin so potent that Amazonian tribes have used their poison for centuries to coat hunting dart tips, hence their name. A single frog can provide poison for 50 lethal arrows. Can you imagine something so beautiful and small could be so deadly dangerous? Most fascinating is they get their toxicity from their diet, specific ants they consume, and in captivity they completely lose their poison. Their vibrant coloring serves as a perfect warning system. In nature, bright colors usually mean, "Don't touch me or you'll die." Males are exemplary fathers. They carry their tadpoles on their backs until finding small water pools in bromeliads, where they deposit them one by one. Some species even feed their young with unfertilized eggs. What impresses you more, their lethal beauty or their dedication as parents? Comment if you dare observe these poisonous jewels in the jungle. Second place, resplendent quetzal, the sacred bird with feathers worth more than gold. Get ready to meet the most legendary bird in the Americas, considered divine by entire civilizations. The resplendent quetzal has such extraordinary feathers that ancient Mayans and Aztecs considered them more valuable than gold, using them exclusively in sacred ceremonies to adorn kings and gods. Its tail can measure up to 3.3 feet long. Its iridescent feathers change color with light, from brilliant emerald green to deep turquoise blue, creating a visual spectacle that seems supernatural. This iridescence is due to microscopic structures that refract light like natural prisms, something modern technology is only beginning to replicate. Can you imagine a bird so beautiful that entire civilizations considered it sacred? Most extraordinary is males can never fly backward due to their extremely long tails, so they must enter their nests in a very particular way, head first, then carefully folding their tail over their back. This limitation makes them incredibly vulnerable during breeding season. Its call echoes through cloud forests like a celestial song and can be heard over half a mile away. Ancient peoples believed its song was the voice of the gods communicating with humanity. What fascinates you more, its divine beauty or the sacred legends surrounding it? Tell me if you believe this bird really has mystical powers like the ancients said. First place, Indian peafowl, the winged emperor with 200 eyes that hypnotizes with its celestial dance. We've reached number 1. The most spectacular and fascinating creature in the animal kingdom. The Indian peafowl is the perfect definition of living majesty, with a tail that unfolds into a fan of over 200 iridescent eyes, creating a visual spectacle so impressive it has captivated humanity for millennia. Its tail can measure up to 6.5 feet long and contains over 200 feathers, each ending in a perfectly designed eye, with colors ranging from cobalt blue to emerald green, through golds and purples that shine like jewels under the sun. Each feather is an individual nature masterpiece. Can you believe an animal exists that literally has 200 eyes on its tail? Most hypnotizing is its courtship dance. It unfolds its tail in a perfect semicircle, vibrates the feathers creating a sound like maracas, and performs complex steps while emitting calls that can be heard 3 miles away. This dance can last up to a full hour. Its powerful, penetrating cry is considered in many cultures as a rain announcer, and indeed, peacocks can detect barometric changes hours before weather instruments. In Hindu mythology, it's associated with gods and eternity. What seems most incredible to you? Its supernatural beauty or its powers to predict weather? Tell me in the comments which of these 10 extraordinary animals impressed you most.